us for more financial advice.
Yeah, or just don't.
Tried to start the video and it wasn't on.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, happy Wedding Wednesday. Rocky is back this week.
Yep. I'm back.
He wasn't feeling so good last week, so Mama Jones stepped in. Honestly, you should probably step it up. She bought it.
She was really good. I think the two of you should start a podcast in the future, going back and forth talking.
So this week we have a very exciting start to the video. The Knot very kindly sent us over an engagement gift, so we're gonna unbox it live for you now.
Let's do it. So what do we got?
I wasn't expecting this larger box to show up on the doorstep, but this is pretty exciting.
Oh.
It's a box within a box. Ooh, it's kind of heavy.
Well, do you need help?
Yeah, maybe.
You hold the bottom box.
It's a two-man job.
All right,
this.
toss that.
That's a good box. We should use this one for something.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Throw it open.
Ooh. Alright, I should probably turn it around so you can see. Wait, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so we should read the note first.
So right on the box it says, "Congrats, you're engaged. We're so happy." Rebecca.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
It says, "Congrats, you're engaged. We're so happy for you, and we can't wait to be beside you on every step of your journey. Here are a few of our favorite things to help you as you plan and celebrate. XO, The Knot."
And then a little note that says, "Rebecca and Rocky, enjoy wedding planning. Love, The Knot." This is so cute.
And then it's got a little, it shows us what's in the box.
Well,
here.
don't look. It's going to be a surprise.
It's a surprise. Surprise
You-
everybody else.
Are you surprised?
I'm surprised.
Alright, so first off, you want to do the slippers first?
We got some slippers. These look like they're more for Rebecca. I don't think they're gonna fit my feet. Ladies large, yeah. Ah, that's nice.
Step into forever. There's one thing about me, I'm a slippers girl. I am a loungewear enthusiast, so that's great for me. Oh, and then we have two glasses so we can toast. Wait, these are actual glass.
I mean, yeah.
So we can have a toast. I feel like you're gonna break it if you put it out like that. Oh gosh, oh god. Okay. Cheers. Wait, that's so cute. Like,
How much effort
yeah.
they went into packaging this thing. It's really well done.
Then we have a luggage tag, court flights, and feelings. This is very fitting considering we're actually gonna have to catch a flight for our wedding. Oh my gosh, there's a whole second layer. This is a 2-layered gift. Wow, okay.
Alright, so there's a magazine. The Knot magazine. We're gonna have to look through that, see if there's any good ideas for wedding planning. Things of that nature.
You can read that. That can be your evening read.
Oh yeah.
Then I have, I think this is, yeah, a garment bag for all my bridal wardrobe. What does it say on it? Fragile. Wedding gear on board. There we go.
Oh.
Alright. I feel like that's going to be really helpful come
Definitely.
travel. Then, ooh, sweatshirts. We
No
got
way.
one each.
Matching hoodies.
In love and engaged. Maybe we should wear these next time.
Let's wear them right now.
Okay. Alright, we're wearing them right now. Putting these gifts to good use. Wow, how cute are we?
Look at us.
This is so cozy.
It really is. It is nice.
Ooh. Well, thank you, The Knot, for sending our engagement gift over. That was so kind of you, and it's made us even more excited to get planning and hopefully motivated us to get planning too, because we've got a lot to sort out.
Alright, so Rebecca's entrapped me here to talk about engagement parties. We got our matching hoodies that we got from The Knot. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're going to talk all things engagement parties. Should you have one? Did we have one? And what to think about when deciding if you should have one or not.
Rebecca and I, we did have an engagement party. One of the things for us is the time from our engagement until the time from our wedding is really far apart. It's almost about like 2 years. So
well, 3 years because of when we got engaged.
yeah, so it'll be about 3 years. So that was definitely a prime opportunity for us to have an engagement party. So something that we were able to do and celebrate, and in the meantime, and it didn't affect like our budgeting very much because we're able to space it out so much between.
Well, it did affect our budgeting. I feel like we went into it thinking it wasn't going to be that expensive, and then like if you're planning a party, just know you're about to drop some money. Like we knew we were going to spend money, but I don't think we were quite anticipating.
It was expensive, but it's about 2 years apart from our weddings.
So some things that went into play when we were planning it is we were going to have a long engagement. We already knew that. Weddings in England, we wanted to have a lot of time to plan that and to get everything situated. So we wanted something to celebrate in the meantime.
Yeah.
And then our actual engagement, we did have a small kind of affair with close friends and family who were there, but we wanted a chance to be able to celebrate in state where we live with all our friends and family in the area. So it was kind of just an excuse to get everyone together.
Yeah, absolutely.
We also hadn't hosted at our house yet, so it was kind of an excuse to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
As well. So our theme was, what was our theme? Do you remember?
Margaritas and matrimony.
Wow, okay, you were paying attention. Margaritas and matrimony. Margaritas are all-time favorite drink, so we kind of
so we actually hired like a bartending service to come, and they made us up his and hers margaritas. What was yours again?
Mine was a mango margarita with a tahini rim.
Yeah.
If you haven't tried it, try it. That is my go-to anywhere I go. If a restaurant doesn't have tahini to put on my margarita, like, that's lost a star.
Yeah, and I did a spicy margarita with the salt rim, but then by the end of the night, I was just ordering them with tahini rims anyway.
See, it's the tahini rim on a margarita. Get on it if you haven't. We kept it pretty low key. We hosted it at our house, which obviously took out the venue budget, and then we had it catered, so that was a big cost. But we did all the decor ourselves. But here's some things we did to stay on budget for our engagement party and not completely blow the bank, although we did kind of blow a little more than we thought we were going to.
Yeah.
Follow us for more financial advice.
Yeah, or just don't.
So a friend of his owns an alcohol company, and he did the drinks for us, and he provided the bartending service, so we kept that with someone that we know. Same thing with the catering. I have a friend who is a caterer. We met her through businesses together, so it was a no-brainer to go with her because I love her food. But I was able to give her what we were trying to spend, and then she made a whole menu and thing based on our budget.
Freebird Eatery, she does vegan catering, and Rebecca's vegan, so it worked out perfectly. It was really good. The food
was so good. We did a whole taco bar, like build your own taco bar and Mexican kind of food, because it went with the margaritas, pairs well. It was also an easy thing for people to self-serve.
Yeah.
And to kind of like have as much or as little as they want. The amount of people that have told us about how good our food was at the engagement party is insane. And I'm not a pushy vegan, right? But I was so happy. Why are you laughing? I'm not a pushy vegan.
She's not a pushy vegan.
I'm actually not. No, you're making it sound like I am. I'm not. You know, it works for me. But it was really nice to have the opportunity to showcase like what vegan food can be without it being like in your face.
Yeah, Steph did a great job. And we were left with so much leftovers. We froze the stuff and we were eating it for like weeks.
Yeah, it was like, what else can we do with this taco meat?
Yeah.
Like, we cooked it every way possible. And decoration-wise, I went on all of the photo printing websites, and if you sign up with an email, you get a certain amount of free prints. So I did that at a few different sites, and I printed out a ton of pictures from our engagement and the proposal moment, us over the years of dating, and then I just went and got string and tiny little pegs from the Dollar Tree, and I hung it all the way around our backyard and pegged all the pictures along. So it was like a timeline of photos of us over the years.
Yeah.
Having said that was a bit like pick us, but it was our engagement party. Like, yeah. I mean, then I got some little table runners off of Amazon as well. I got a pack, and that was super cute but very low cost. And then I did go on Etsy and buy custom confetti for the table. Do you remember that?
Of course.
And it was with our names, Rocky and Rebecca, in like silver glitter, and we just dotted them all over the tables.
Yep.
What else did we do?
So I was able to find 2 pieces of plywood that were laying in my dad's garage.
Oh,
I
yeah.
asked him if he needed them anymore. He said no. I took the 2 pieces of plywood and I sawed them basically.
He sawed them?
Yeah, sawed them so that they were arches, and then we painted them different colors of blue. And then we use them as our backdrops for the pictures. So when you see pictures or standing in front of the backdrops, I was able to just make them using a saw, some plywood, and some paint, and that really worked out. And we could use them in the future, or if anybody ever needs them, just let me know.
Hit us up.
You can use them.
We now do event prop services.
Yeah, apparently.
And then, oh, I forgot, I actually got off Amazon, you can get a custom hanging banner and you can string it yourself. It makes it cheaper. And I had it say margarita on the rocks, but the O was an engagement ring.
Yeah.
Did pretty good.
We did great. It was a great party. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was awesome.
If you are considering having an engagement party, it means you want one, in my opinion. Like, for me, it was a no-brainer. Once we got engaged, I was, like, really excited to be able to have a chance to celebrate that. You, hopefully, only get engaged once, so why not just go all out and celebrate it? And
I definitely want that space in between. Like, if you're getting engaged and you're planning on getting married 6 months later, you might as well take all that the money that you would have spent on the engagement party and just hyper focus that onto the wedding. But if you know that you have a big space of time, then you definitely want an engagement party. You know, you want to celebrate, you know, while it's still fresh in everybody's mind, and that kind of creates the hype for the wedding.
Like we said, we went with margaritas and matrimony. Some other themes that we considered were, we were originally going to do an I Do barbecue. I was obsessed with this whole idea. It was the summer, we were gonna have a whole barbecue theme. And then before we sent the invitations out, we suddenly realized we're not actually doing a barbecue. Like there's no grilling. We actually want margaritas and tacos. So like calling it an I Do barbecue just made absolutely zero sense. But I do think that's a really cute idea. If you want to do like burgers and hot dogs, 2 things that I don't eat, so that just didn't.
It doesn't even gotta be burgers and hot dogs if you're doing a barbecue. You could do other advanced food. You could do some barbecue chicken. You could do some barbecue brisket. You could do all the sides to go along with it. You don't just have to do hamburgers and hot dogs, by the way.
Any more suggestions?
Well, she's vegan, so she's just, you know, she's not gonna think of outside the box when it comes to eating meat and stuff. You know,
Don't think of that brisket.
You don't need to just throw some hot dogs, some Burger Frank hot dogs on there. You know, you can go for some upgraded food options at the I Do barbecue.
Another theme that we considered was toast on the coast, because we live at the beach. But at the time, I feel like everyone was doing that, the last toast at the coast for people's bachelorettes. So I was like, I just want to kind of do something a little bit different. I did our invitations on Canva as well, and I sent them out digitally, so we didn't spend on paper for that.
If you're thinking about having an engagement party, the 2 of us, we had a great time. It went very smoothly and really well, and we would highly consider it. If you're thinking about it, go ahead and do it. It was awesome.
Yep, and we're super grateful for all our friends and family that did come and celebrate with us, because we had a great night with you guys.
Yeah.
We drank a lot of margaritas, and we ate a lot of good food that we kept eating for days after. Shout out to Steph for that one. And yeah, so if you're thinking about having an engagement party, I'd say do it. You only get engaged once, hopefully, and it's your time. So do never feel like you're doing too much as a bride and groom. Like, that moment's about you, and I'm so excited to celebrate with all my other friends when they have those moments. So I think that, you know, your friends will be excited to celebrate with you as well. And for something like an engagement party, you're literally asking people to show up and just have a good time. So what's the lose in that situation there? But we would love to hear from you guys, and if you had an engagement party, what theme you did, if any, and any other tips you have for people planning an engagement party, put them down below so that people can get ideas from that. And we will see you next week for a topic to be decided.
Oh boy.
What do you think we should do? Maybe wedding venue picking?
But yeah, we could do that.
We tried some interesting venues out, so we could maybe do a debrief on that.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.